And welcome back to Mate 76 Gaming. My name's Morgan. This is Hogwarts Legacy. Just going to pick up where we left off in the last one. Keep going a little bit further with the story. As always, if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. And you can also subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of future uploads or when a live stream starts. Anyway, let's jump in and get cracking. Okay, so we left in the last one. We got some mail just as we were finishing. This is the start of day 2. Professor Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Okay.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse.
Is that that was the one we already got with our spell the first time we came up here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's usually a good atmosphere with a lot of people mingling around and having little conversations. We don't have time to stop and listen at the moment. Let's get motoring.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the castle.
Okay, right up courtyard located. What the heck was that? Okay, another puzzle there. Circles 2. Squares 4. Ah. One number written on the base is 2. Square is 4. That one's not even turning, okay. So 1 is the triangle. What is back here? Ah, it's already on 1, okay. So do we have to do them in order? So 2 worked because 1 was already set. Number 3. Actually, no. 3 is the triangle with the circle. 1 is the other triangle. That one's also 1. Triangle with the circle is 3. Okay, they won't turn. Interesting. That one's 2, it's good, okay.
Revelio.
Okay, so we know what numbers they've got to be set to, but we can only adjust number 2 for some reason. We set that to 1. Oh. Do we need to light them? In which case, can I grab
Accio.
a fireball? No, I can't. Okay, we might need to wait till we get a fire spell. Maybe you can only turn them while they're lit. I can't remember if that lit when it was set to the right one or if it was lit before we got there, so... Fair enough. Okay, defense against the Dark Arts Tower found as well. Another cat. So the other one had a cat, the other building had a cat down in a passageway like that as well. Actually looks similar to one of those things we were trying to find with the butterflies, like this one, or the moths I should say. So there's the moth. Where is the frame? That one's locked. Where is the frame? There is the frame. Okay, so through there, up the stairs.
Lumos.
Should just stay with us. I hope we didn't have to look through that picture frame first. I think it's the cat's changing colour. Where did we go here? Oh. Almost ran straight past it. Another field guide. Let's get back on task. On the professor. What else we got in here? A lot of clutter. Anything good?
Revelio.
Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatise before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. Okay, so the Headmaster doesn't sound too impressed that we're here. Palmed us off to Fig.
Revelio.
Got anything good in here, Professor? Yes, you do. A Wiggenweld potion.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Good to know.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Alrighty. Oh, that other quest marker looks like it's downstairs. Possibly. Looked like it was in that room, but then it didn't. Oh, yep. Down arrow. So. A lot of cats roaming around here. All the commotion's about.
Might some kind soul help me?
We can't help you yet. Stand by. Don't want to get distracted with side missions at the moment.
Revelio.
Something up there.
Us. I believe we have some matters to discuss.
disappeared. Thought it would have stayed up longer.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Cool.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
So that will let us light those braziers out on the...
Seems crossed wands isn't as
Walkway.
secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad
2 rounds of crossed wands. Okay. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan Brattleby.
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the
Revelio.
toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you Praxia mole? As long as we're only
Haunted toilets.
a week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Interesting. Okay.
He tried to stop me, did Rancorous Carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was...
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
We already tried this
Lumos.
one, but could be wrong.
Accio.
Yep. Oh, it's a big clock tower. Okay.
Can I help you?
Lucan Brattleby. Yes, she can help us.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yep.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Guess we have to.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Okay, so we got to win 2 rounds.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, break through yellow shields with control spells like Levitation spell Levioso. Target lock lets you track enemies without aiming. It's right to change targets while locked.
Confringo!
Lumos. Protego. Accio.
You're better than that.
Lumos. Lumos. Levioso.
Levioso!
There goes my wager.
Hitting the wrong buttons.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Come on.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Alrighty.
Hope to see you back here again.
Didn't he just say round 2 is ready?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Ooh, can we just rope someone in?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Wonder if we'd have to go and actually find someone.
Ready to get thrashed?
This'll work.
Apologies in advance.
Accio. Protego.
Don't shy away now.
Come on.
Defender.
Lumo. Levioso.
That's all you've got.
Protego.
I'm the one.
There goes my wager.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Lumos.
Hitting Lumos instead of the Y to block. Because I keep hitting the trigger at the same time. Okay, so spell combination practice we've got to do.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Absolutely.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
Okay, so those blue ones are just normal attack.
Levioso. Protego.
You'll get it.
Levioso! Accio!
Excellent fall! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
All right. Job done.
Assignment's all finished.
Let's get back to Professor Hackett.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It's a lockpick.
Revelio!
Nothing on that second door. So we'll check while we're there. Something over here. Auguray skeleton. Skeleton of an Irish phoenix. Good to know. Oh, 8 of 8. Get another challenge completed. Let's have a look at that while we're in here. Challenges. We have the Hogwarts Regalia gloves. Our next one will be the Regalia hat. Oh, is it only an appearance? Perhaps. Hogwarts Regalia gloves. Okay. So not actual gloves, just the appearance. Which is okay. Let's try a fancy robe for a bit. Got something in our inventory. Do we? No. Letter to Fig from Black. Yep, that's the one we took off the desk.
Might some kind soul help me?
We will help her at some stage, just not right now.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Absolutely.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Incendio. Okay. You've learned enough spells that you'll need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, you'll need to swap it with a different spell.
Good work.
Okie dokie, let's put it on instead of... Oh, I'll do a sign, okay. Sign that one top. The light is probably going to be more useful than the Reparo. Lumos, let's chuck that at the bottom. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, Incendio is a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames at short range.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Oops, so we're not meant to be doing that in her little office there. I'm going to return to the classroom.
If
Professor
only a new
Fig.
student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Cool your jet, sister. We'll come and help you soon.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Right back at you. We have in here. No. Okay, top of the class scarf. 2 assignments. Top of the class ensembles next. Legendary cape next. Okay. Bookish half-rim spectacles. Silver-rimmed circular spectacles. Gold-rimmed. Stick with those ones. We sold our only scarf because it didn't have any stats on it. But we can't then equip a scarf to see the appearance. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. We can also put a hood up, hood down. I think I prefer the simpler cloaks, the black one. Simple one seems better. Okie dokie.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Is our trip postponed?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
So we might be going in without him.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Good old Sebastian. Time for us to go sneaking.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Do we tell him?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Right, so we've got to avoid the librarian and a poltergeist. Meet Sebastian in the central hall at night.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Let's do it. Illusionment, okay. I guess we'd rather have that on our main one than... So what is this one? Basic cast. Now these are the ones that are just on the other keys. Oh, so we can only have 4. Okay, so we don't have a second grid like this we can switch out to. Okay, I thought there'd be a way to quick switch to a second 4, but maybe not. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Accio!
Can we grab that page from here? Are we too far? Oh, it's another page. Okay, let's sneak.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Don't know what that is, but okay. Nearby adversaries. The red triangle will sense, question mark, then investigate. Yellow question mark, suspicious behavior. Being caught, exclamation mark, where authority figures will result in quest failure. Okay. Get behind. Oops. What the heck is she doing? Looking all over the place. Okay, just ignore her. Let's not use the fountain now.
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yep.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, Why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
All right.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Is someone there? The library's... I knew we heard someone! Out with you!
Oof. Lost it there until it was too late. We got the key pretty easily though. Need to wait behind one of those bookcases until she goes past.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Where you going, lady?
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay, down we go. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Hope she goes for the last one and not where I hit the wall here.
Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
So when he said we don't have to skulk around, does that mean we don't need to be concealed like this anymore?
Revelio. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed. Silent as a grave.
What the heck was that?
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo. We're not going to need our fire while we're in here.
Reparo.
Potion.
Revelio.
Something with this. We haven't tried our fire on one of these yet. Let's try that.
Incendio.
Okay, that's not it.
Levioso.
Yeah. I wonder if that's only that one. I thought we tried that on the other statues. Look like that one. But no luck. Ah. There's a door there. Okay, before we go through there... we get a sneak as well, still good.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it!
some upgrades. "12 offense. I'll take it. Took their dark arts gloves and legendary. Why are we wearing these ones? We should have switched these a while back. The gold rims, but anyway, these ones are better. Let's equip that. Just go with that visual. What were the other regalia ones with that? We still don't have a scarf picked up. Nope. Okay. We've got a wand handle. Okay. Celestial blue. Fantastic bold handle design in a starry blue and brass topped with a model planet. Does it give us any stats? Doesn't look like it. I'll just stick with the old girl as she is. Inventory, what do we got now? Nothing in there. Got the second note we picked up. May I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressidia Blue seems to think the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. That was the letter we stole off her desk. What do we got here? Okay, let's get back to it.
Where might this lead?
The Athenium.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Oh. That's a rune.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
One hit was all needed. I think every other hit was taking it, switching direction.
Revelio.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Reparo. Incendio.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successfully 10 hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Oh, that must be the thing down the bottom right above the health bar. Yep. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms, rather. Which is what we just did. 2 of, so we're back to nothing. Good to know that's what controls that.
Levioso! Protego! Incendio!
Close. Okay. That's the way out.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Enemies on this one?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
More goodies. Burgundy robe. What do we got over here? Some gold. We can't get out. The map menu didn't want to open then. That's what we got here. Something better. So 7 offense. New one is 14. Not a fan of the burgundy. Okay, we got 3 guys left, 3 guys right. 2 at the back and 1 in the middle who's going to be the main dude, I'd say, or is that not a person, something else? Okay.
Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Revelio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Levioso!
Okay, we got one of our specials back, but we might save that for when we need it. It is handy that you can actually lift them up and knock them off the edge with a couple of light attacks.
It is a book after all.
What else is down here? Anything else worth taking? Face into the puddle. What can we see? That's the same wizard from before. That was at the first one of those. You've got no water.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Interesting. She did not agree to not say anything about what they spoke
Sebastian.
about.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
He didn't sell us out, so I guess that's good. So can we just leave, or...?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
There's another chest over there. Where is it? There it is. It's all from down here.
Revelio.
Let's get upstairs quickly. There's another chest downstairs we didn't see. And one of these things.
Lumos.
Okay, the guy holding his finger up to whisper. Telling people to shush.
Revelio.
She doesn't seem to mind we're here now. I wonder if it's the next morning, so I'll be on back on daytime.
Accio.
Here's our little moth.
Lumos.
Come with us. Watch out, lady. Oh yeah, there's the guy doing the shush. Yeah, looks like the library's open for business. Let's get back downstairs, find that last chest if we can get to it.
Revelio.
Where was it?
Revelio.
Okay, was it not downstairs?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, well, let's not get bogged down on it. Let's get out of here. No doubt we'll be back in the library later. Have another look around then. Let's get back to Fig's classroom. Let him know about what we found. We've been in a little bit of trouble for sneaking in there. Then we have a buddy to worry about who got sprung and didn't report us, didn't turn us in. So we may have to help him. See if we can get him out of trouble a little bit. Tomes and Tribulations.
You can.
Before we start, let's check that gear we picked up. Brown leather, we got 12 and 6, 8. Nothing better there. What have we got over here? 11 defense. I don't know which one. That's us.
Serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Revelli. Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the Ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Is that another challenge completed? Legendary cape and legendary armor attire is next on that one. Let's have a look at our new cape. It's an actual cape, not a robe.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in the Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. World map. Okay. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, blue flames, side quests, and collectibles. Okay. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations. Okay, so we've got a few quests to go from here. This is where we might wrap this one, and we'll pick it up again in the next video and keep going along with these missions and keep going through the story of Hogwarts Legacy. So far so good, enjoying it. Seems to run fairly well on PC, just using the Xbox controller, and yeah, so far so good. Anyway, as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and you can subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of future uploads or when a live stream starts. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time for some more Hogwarts Legacy. See ya.